Come to the dark side. There is light from the sun. Sometimes I like to, like, celebrate it and just, like, you know, mess around with it, see how it maybe, like, contours to my face. It's no longer Halloween, Chris. You're a day late. This is probably a video that would have been better to make yesterday, because yesterday was Halloween. Anybody else miss Halloween already, even though Halloween was just yesterday? Like, there's an entire month of Halloween, right? 31 days of Halloween. I didn't watch a single scary movie. Scary movies are, like, my favorite genre of movies to watch, and I didn't watch a single scary movie. There's still time. I love Halloween. I really enjoy it. And this video is all about, should adults celebrate Halloween and go trick-or-treating, right? I was listening to somebody talk about how, you know, adults should be adults and not go trick-or-treating. Should adults go trick-or-treating even if they don't have children? There's a lot to talk about here. I know that some people might say, yes, of course, they should. Just let people do what they want to do. And I know that there are other people that will say, nope, they're adults. It's time to grow the fuck up. The first thing that I want to say, and by the way, this video, I know that it's a day late because Halloween was yesterday, and I had the entire month of October to talk about this, but I would argue that this video, the subject matter, the material here is more so evergreen. It's something that can forever be referenced, which is fantastic. I'm excited about that. So should adults celebrate Halloween and go trick-or-treating even if they don't have children, right? Now, this is not to kind of like say that adults shouldn't go to Halloween parties, because, man, Halloween parties are fun. They're so much fun. They really are. Dressing up, even as an adult, putting a fucking costume on is fun. This really might be one of those kind of like to each his own thing. However, there is more territory to look at. There are deeper things to look at here. I know from experience that I have missed out on things in life, even early on in childhood, right? People in society are very caught up, reasonably so. People in society are very caught up in FOMO, in fear of missing out, right? Many people from a very early age were pulled out of their age, right? They were pulled out of childhood. They were pulled out of their capacity and their ability to play and to learn and to explore themselves and to discover what it is that they like, what it is that they enjoy, to individuate, to differentiate, to really know themselves, right? To understand their likes, dislikes, wants, needs, all of that kind of stuff. I think that when people do things, I'm genuinely not trying to be sarcastic here at all. This is just me being blunt and straightforward. Within healthy means, of course. I think that when people do things, it's because they want to. There are some times that people do things that they don't want to, and that's because they feel guilty, they feel obligated, they've been shamed, right? And they do something because they've been led to believe it's what they're supposed to do and what they need to do. The reason that adults go trick-or-treating is because they fucking want to. It's really that simple. And not only that, that's the foundation of it. Candy is delicious, by the way. It is. I had a Reese's last night. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. So aside from the fact that people do things that they want to do within healthy means, of course, there's really nothing unhealthy about trick-or-treating, except for consuming too much candy, which could lead to health problems. Consult your doctor. Just kidding. Not going to get into that. I do feel like there is kind of the matter of, because there's the argument. It's like, you're an adult, grow the fuck up. Stop doing things that are for kids. Let's explore the inner child, because that is a subject matter. I feel like it's progressively getting darker here, and I don't know. Anyway, I have joined the dark side. In regards to the whole subject matter of people not getting what it is that they needed early on in childhood, and therefore, going into adulthood and feeling the need to explore that, people need what they need, right? If they didn't get something that they needed early on in childhood, there's a good chance, unless they just forbid themselves from doing so, there's a good chance that they're going to seek that out later on in life. And that could be as simple as going door to door dressed up as the Joker, or dressed up as Ghostface from Scream, or dressed up as Michael Myers from Halloween, or Jason from Friday the 13th, or Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. It doesn't, something that I've noticed is that when people tell other people not to do things, it's usually because they haven't given themselves the permission to do it. And quite honestly, they're fucking miserable. Most oftentimes when I get it, I understand that people might see this and be like, no, the argument is fucking simple. People need to act their fucking age and not dress up and not go out in costumes as adults and go trick-or-treating. I don't see anything unhealthy about it. I really don't. And I think that people do these things, one, because they fucking want to, and two, it's quite likely that, again, there is the argument, act your age, don't dress up, right? But I think that a lot of people also do this because they missed out on childhood, right? I know that people missed out on childhood. I know they did. So many childhoods were rushed. Not only rushed, so many childhoods were literally not even had. There are many there are many adult children now. It's funny because that's kind of like the term, growing up for many children, right? Because when you are an actual child, right, you're placed into a role in dysfunctional families. Therefore, you're forced out of your position as a child. Therefore, you literally miss out on necessary development, healthy development. And if you don't get that, it's not like you're just gonna fucking allow it to be and never, have a desire to pursue for that. It's kind of like emotions, like anger, right? Anger doesn't just go away because you're taught that it's not an okay emotion to feel, right? You're going to feel it. And at some point, it's gonna fucking explode, right? You can't live your life without getting your needs. I don't know if you actually can, but why the fuck would you want to live a life without getting your needs met, right? And if going trick-or-treating on Halloween as an adult dressed up as Freddy is getting your needs met, who the fuck are you hurting? Some people might say, well, that's just fucking childish and immature and you shouldn't do it. It's ridiculous, and why would anyone do that? It's really unattractive. grow the fuck up and act your age. I'll challenge that. I will.